Hi guys, welcome back to our channel Crick Beyond. A bunch of inexperienced club players reviewing some great champs out there. So we'll be previewing the match that is Rajasthan Royals versus CSK. Rajasthan Royals losing couple of matches back to back, looking for that first win in Guwahati's last game, and CSK who is coming from biggest home defeat with RCB. So let's start reviewing the question. The first very big question is why is Ruturaj batting at number three? Can
Hmm.
he not get open with Devon Conway?
And Rahul Tripathi should come one down.
I think
No, he
Rahul
should be
Gudi and
dropped.
Deepak Hooda should be dropped. They don't
Who,
deserve a space.
who will replace Devon Conway?
So
तो फिर spinner
They
कौन
have
है?
we already did
नहीं,
an analysis on the last episode that I'll like to tell you. So what we thought is that Devon Conway should come in. Devon Conway and Ruturaj Gaikwad will open. Rachin Ravindra will be coming one down. The two down will Shivam Dubey will be taking his spot. Then comes in Vijay Shankar. That will be the top five batting order. Then Ravi Jadeja, Ashwin, Dhoni, and then comes in Khalil Ahmed, Mathish Patirana, and Noor Ahmed. And as the impact player, so they drop three players, that is Sam Curran sits out, Deepak Hooda and Rahul Tripathi, all three sit out because all the three are just playing as a negative MVPs for the team, so it's best that they sit out. So that is what we did
correct.
the other day. So
नहीं,
because
absolutely. But as far as I know, Team CSK they'll still back Rahul Tripathi and Deepak Hooda.
agreed. Yesterday I said the same thing. Knowing CSK as a franchise, they will be backing them.
though they will be backing them, but to come on the winning terms, I don't think so that they should back both of them. Either they should take a risk with any one of them because both of them are firing back at CSK and they are getting no chance, to come back in the game and crawl back in the game because of the, loose shots in power play. Both are throwing away their wickets. We are not getting a decent score. In the last match, the score was 6 overs, 30 runs. That is extremely disappointing when you are chasing a target of 197. That cannot be easily chased. So minimal, they need 60, 70 runs in that power play. And I saw a Crick Buzz review again saying that once there was a time where 6 overs, 60 in power play was counted as a decent score. But now, since the IPL has become a batter's paradise, 6 overs, 70, 80 is something that batter should aim for. And Rajat Patidar in his, post-match presentation just said that they were aiming 200 at cheaper ground. And they were short of 4 runs. That's what he said, and that was so shocking for me that with that CSK bowling lineup, he was so confident to get 200 on board. So I think that if CSK is keeping themselves unchanged, so either Deepak Hooda, Rahul Tripathi, or Sam Curran, some must charge in or come in and play their natural game, or else with this lineup, CSK cannot chase anything above 160. That's what I feel personally, because Dhoni coming in down at
Right.
number nine again is a very big concern. I saw Virendra Sehwag trolling Dhoni and telling him कि भाई वो तो जल्दी आ गया. So Dhoni coming down at number nine makes no sense. And technically, if you see, CSK lost the match during the power play itself because 6 overs, 30 runs on that wicket by losing three wickets down. So there was no chance that they could come back in
और
the game. So that was the only thing that I felt, that MS Dhoni coming in at nine again, is very bad decision. So CSK six.
even Harsha Bhogle, he said Dhoni purposely avoiding his responsibilities. I mean, seriously, you have won so many matches single-handedly, and still you chose to come at number nine.
I agree. See, but that
So,
we did
if some cricket analyst is giving such a big statement, right? So there is
that day,
something wrong.
that day I discussed with the Raj the same thing. So we are seeing Dhoni as we are when we were kids, right? We have been seeing Dhoni since we were 7 years, 8 years. And to be very honest, for me, Dhoni was the one because of whom I started watching sports and watching cricket. तो दैट्स व्हाट मैं राज को वही बोल रहा था कि भाई अगर हम धोनी के ऊपर इतना भरोसा कर रहे हैं कि धोनी 43 की एज में भी वैसे ही खेले जैसे वो 25 26 27 साल में खेल रहा था, तो दैट इज नॉट एक्सपेक्टेड बिकॉज सीएसके विद दैट
Correct.
लाइनअप इज नॉट हैविंग एनी यंगस्टर लाइक आशुतोष प्रोबेबली और टिम डेविड हु कैन कम इन एंड 8 बॉल में 20 22 रन करे, बिकॉज अगर सीएसके का लोअर ऑर्डर देखते हैं So there is not such a player who is involved. If CSK
Correct.
wants that aggressive, ending, so I think they should just drop Sam Curran and they should either go and pick Jamie Overton because he's the player who has been doing that for England. So that is the only
Correct.
choice that CSK is having right now. But if now we are expecting at the age of 43 that Dhoni will come in and Dhoni मतलब 8 बॉल में मतलब 40 रन करके देगा, तो I think that is some unrealistic expectation. Then other sides पे if you see the CSK का lower batting order, it's Jaddu, Ravi Ashwin and Dhoni. These guys have retired from T20. So I am not at all expecting कि ऐसा fiery finish CSK का मिलेगा. So that is the only reason. So CSK को अगर opponent को choke करना है तो the best part they have is just go with Devon Conway, whom they preferred. He has been batting extremely well for them. Last season भी उसने बहुत अच्छा खेला था, तो आई थिंक डेवन कॉनवे को बैक करना चाहिए सीएसके को और उसको लेके आना चाहिए एंड गो टू देयर विनिंग रेस. एंड बाद में अगर राहुल त्रिपाठी या दीपक हुड्डा किसी को ट्राई करना है तो दे कैन ट्राई, बट सिंस इट इज अ too early to depict some things in the game, तो आई थिंक कि सीएसके को ओपोनेंट सीएसके को वहीं पे चोक करेगी अगर राहुल त्रिपाठी, दीपक हुड्डा और सैम करन खेल रहे, तो बिकॉज आई हैव बीन चेकिंग आउट दोस गाइस. उसका एमवीपी एक्सट्रीमली लेस है. 13 बॉल में 8 रन सैम करन कर रहा है, 3 ओवर्स में 34 रन उसको मार पड़ रही है, 3-3 6 टिम डेविड उसको मार रहा है. So I think that is where the game is slipping out of the hands, to be very honest on my end. So I'm just thinking कि भाई कि what can CSK do to avoid these things, because CSK का अगर bowling lineup भी हम लोग ने उस दिन एनालाइज किया था तो they have अंशुल कंबोज, they have कमलेश नागरकोटी, they have गुरबंजीत सिंह. So बहुत सारे अच्छे अच्छे बॉलर उनके पास ऑलरेडी अंदर बैठे हुए हैं जो फर्स्ट क्लास क्रिकेट में वन साइड गेम निकाल रहे हैं. तो एंड वो भी अगर एनालाइज करेंगे तो सीएसके इज जस्ट हैविंग खलील अहमद एज द वन फ्रंट लाइन पेस बॉलर. द सेकंड फ्रंट लाइन पेस ऑप्शन दे हैव इज सैम करन. सो सैम करन के एंड से कोई सपोर्ट ही नहीं मिल रहा है, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट. सैम करन के एंड
True.
से सपोर्ट ही नहीं मिल रहा है. एंड स्पिनर्स तो तीनों तीन वर्ल्ड क्लास स्पिनर्स है, स्पिनर्स को आई एम नॉट डाउटिंग. तो सीएसके का इशू वहीं पे आ रहा है कि दे नीड अ फ्रंट लाइन सीमर हु कैन हेल्प खलील अहमद 4 ओवर 28 रन आरसीबी के सामने, बैगिंग 1 विकेट, एक्सीलेंट स्टैट. अगेन नॉट डाउटिंग हिज एबिलिटी एंड केपेबिलिटी, ही इज अ विकेट टेकर बॉलर. बट उसको सपोर्ट ही नहीं मिल रहा है बिकॉज सैम करन इज नॉट एबल टू चोक. खलील अहमद 4 ओवर 28 देके सैम करन 3 ओवर में 35
Runs leak कर
रन
रहा है
खा रहा
वहाँ
है, तो
पर.
सेंस क्या
Correct.
बनने वाला है. तो दैट इज द वीक पॉइंट दैट आई एम एनालाइजिंग ऑफ सीएसके एज ऑफ नाउ. सो इफ जेमी ओवर्टन कम्स इन प्लेस ऑफ सैम करन, और इम्पैक्ट प्लेयर में भी अगर ये लोग अंशुल कंबोज या मुकेश कुमार किसी को भी खिलाते हैं, मुकेश चौधरी सॉरी, किसी को भी खिलाते हैं, तो आई थिंक दैट वुड बी अ बिग यू नो थिंग दैट सीएसके माइट गो इन. तो आई थिंक सीएसके डेफिनेटली नीड्स टू मेक 3 or 4 changes. एंड जहाँ तक बैकिंग की बात है, डेफिनेटली अग्री दैट सीएसके विल बैक द प्लेयर्स. But backing used to happen when Dhoni was the captain. So I think Ruturaj is a young mind. So I think he will definitely look to, win games rather than, backing the players. And backing players who are good is a different thing, but backing players who are out of form, that is a different story altogether. Because if you see Rahul Tripathi पिछले 1.5 साल से उसका कुछ भी परफॉर्मेंस नहीं आया है इन द फर्स्ट क्लास क्रिकेट ही इज प्लेइंग और विद द लास्ट फ्रेंचाइज ही प्लेड. तो आई एम हार्डली डाउटिंग दैट द प्लेयर इज करंटली आउट ऑफ फॉर्म. सीएसके हैज द स्ट्रेंथ कि भाई उसके वो फॉर्म रिटर्न लेके आ सके डेफिनेटली. बट द ओनली थिंग दैट आई फील इज कि भाई सीएसके नीड्स टू मेक अ कपल ऑफ हार्श कॉल्स इंस्टेड ऑफ बैकिंग to get back on the winning track. Too early in the game, but still I feel that CSK is the lineup that has the depth to make it to the top four.
Correct.
And Rajasthan
I
Royals
agree.
having a very bad story. They didn't retain Bold.
They also have the same
Yeah,
question. They
same
also
same
have the
we
same
also having
issues.
same question. They didn't retain Bold. They didn't retain Ashwin. So they didn't retain Butler.
Chahal,
They didn't retain Chahal. I don't know what these guys were doing in the auction. I think they definitely have slept whole auction because Yashasvi Jaiswal is not in his form. Riyan Parag, I don't know. He was bashing the ball like crazy in the last IPL. I don't know why was he promoted to number three. He's continuously making 20 runs in 10, 12 balls at number three, and he's throwing his wicket away, which is not at all required from a number three player. And also Simran Hetmeyer's batting position is not yet defined, whether he's coming in too low. And the bench strength is that batting is best. I think whatever these guys are playing is best because they don't have a bench strength. I think
right?
the only options they have is Vaibhav Suryavanshi, that is a 14-year-old guy, and Kunal Singh Rathore, but both are inexperienced, so they don't
I
have any strength that is sitting on the.
replacement, yes.
Exactly. So whatever they are having, this is the team that they are having, and this is the team they have to play with. So I'm extremely doubting what RR will do because to win, probably they'll need contributions. So I'm hardly doubting that they'll get any contributions.
I think is instead of you can say no, Jofra Archer. They should go with the South African bowler Quen Mapaka. He can be a good young bowler. Just try it out because Archer तो नहीं चल रहा है 2 मैच and he is not a T20 bowler as we discussed couple of games back as well. वो नहीं है.
Archer is
And
overrated, I feel, in white
वही
ball
वही
cricket.
वही and they can even try this Kumar Kartikeya, like he performed fair bit last year for Mumbai Indians as well. He left arm wrist spinner. They can try him as well. So I think
They are having
RR like
they are having Akash Madhwal, जिसको
हाँ वो भी है. यस
बुमराह
यस.
की एब्सेंस में मेन बॉलर के तरीके से खिलाती थी. ही इज सिटिंग आउट. आई डोंट नो फॉर व्हाट रीजन इज आकाश मधवाल सिटिंग आउट इन दैट बॉलिंग लाइनअप. बट दैट इज अगेन टू बी अ क्वेश्चन. एंड अगेन सीएसके के दो प्लेयर सामने खेल रहे, तुषार देशपांडे एंड मोहिश तीक्सना. सो आई थिंक वो
हाँ
दोनों सामने हैं. एंड दुबे जो फॉर्मर आरआर का प्लेयर है, दैट इज प्लेइंग इन अ सीएसके लाइनअप नाउ. सो
Even if you see Thikshana hasn't performed well, so उसके बदले भी you can bring in Kumar Kartikeya as a spinner. आई थिंक 2 मैच में थिक्शना ने एक या दो ही विकेट लिया है. तो आई मुझे लग रहा है कि दे ऑल्सो नीड टू मेक सम हार्श कॉल्स.
हाँ, फिर
बट
ऐसा
द
ना भाई लेट
ओनली
जब तक वो लोग
नहीं
रियलाइज
नहीं
होता है.
बट राजस्थान में द ओनली इश्यू इज दे डोंट हैव द बैकअप टू टेक हार्श कॉल्स. लाइक सीएसके के पास है, हम लोग ने इतने सारे ऑप्शंस दिखा है सीएसके के पास है, बट आरआर के पास चॉइस नहीं है.
RR, I think tomorrow is the last game where Riyan Parag is captaining, so that will be a very big, a big advantage in the RR group. कि हाँ अच्छा cap Sanju Samsung is coming back, our original captain will be back. So I think CSK will die. I don't think CSK will make any changes, but although I think Conway should come in for Karan, and they should also, Vijay Shankar should play as a batting all-rounder, or Anshul Kamboj should come as a bowling all-rounder, and they should use Rahul Tripathi as an impact sub to just float their batting if wicket goes on early. So I think Shivam Dubey should also be coming in as a full-time player, and Patirana also coming in. So let's see what happens tomorrow. And I think RR will either bring Kumar Karthikeya tomorrow. So let's see what happens. And I think the big question for me is, do you think that Gaikwad will open again for CSK tomorrow? Because any which ways he had to come out in the second over to bat because of Rahul Tripathi's throwing away his wicket. In both the games, he came out in second over. So I think it's better that he should, again,
Open the game.
start opening. Yeah.
I feel he should. Let's see.
For
So, but
that, if Ruturaj wants to open for that, instead of Tripathi उनको विजय शंकर को लाना पड़ेगा as a substitute impact.
Again, big questions are for, Riyan Parag, 2 games, one score of 4 and another score of 25. And again, at a very critical position of 3. So, what do you guys think? Riyan Parag firing tomorrow, or again, it will be a low score?
I
नहीं
think
यार,
it
I
will be a
feel
low score.
I'm not confident.
So, Riyan Parag is also not confident. That's the only issue.
I don't know. He takes such a calls. Okay, I mean on the ground that maybe first time captaining. Not sure. That's the reason, or what's the thing over there. I mean,
So,
But I feel it will be a slow, like
it will be a
low game thriller. क्योंकि गुवाहाटी का pitch traditionally it has been slow and it offers
Yeah,
spin.
so it will
So
be basically like home-like conditions for CSK, because
for
you
CS.
you see 2 nights back when Moeen Ali, bagged a couple of wickets. Varun Chakravarti also got some assistance from pitch. So I think is like a home-like wicket. But there was a very big statement from Stephen Fleming. Did you guys read about it or not? That
I
Cheapo has never given the home advantage, any advantage to CSK. That's what he said in a press conference. So that was, I think, a very big statement coming in. But what are your thoughts on that, guys? Because he said that there has been no advantage for us at Cheapok. That's what his words were.
Like I feel if you see last 3 to 4 years, उनका record like CSK का home पे record उतना अच्छा नहीं है as it used to be like before 2020. फर्स्ट 10-12 years जो उनका ऐसा हम लोग बोलते थे कि यार सीएसके इज डेन है, वो वैसा नहीं है। आई फील लाइक लास्ट 3 to 4 years में इनकंसिस्टेंसी है। वरना कैसा होता था, लाइक इफ यू प्ले एट चेपॉक, इट इज लाइक 8 out of 8 home games सीएसके विल विन एटलीस्ट 6 to 7। बट लाइक लास्ट 3 to 4 year के स्टेट्स देखे तो इट इज नॉट देयर, दे हैव won 5 4 5 games।
And there was also a very bold statement from Stephen Fleming. I don't know where it came from, but he told that don't rule CSK out so early just because we don't swing from ball one and have a little
Correct.
bit luck go away. We'll see at the end who wins.
Wins, correct.
That was his statement. His actual statement I'm reading, just because we don't swing from ball one and have a little bit of luck go away, we'll see at the end who wins. It's a positive brand of cricket, no doubt about it, but don't discount us.
Correct.
When he was
So this says that they are still confident in the current team that
exactly,
they can still do a miraculous thing over there.
so I think
Let's hope for the best.
that is what.
So
What do you think? What will be the score?
knowing CSK, they go with current lineup. Okay, I feel 40-15 first 6 overs, and they'll end up somewhere around 160-170, and they'll try to restrict maybe Rajasthan.
Hopefully,
And
but I think still
if again Rajasthan comes into bat, Sanju is there, Yashasvi comes in form. Again, the masterclass Riyan Parag. Okay, if his bat works, okay. Dhruv Jurel is there, most underrated player of that team, I feel.
so. Let me give you some
So
interesting one more stat. If you see head to head in last 10 matches, RR has won 6 and CSK has just won 4. So
let's see.
that is also a very uh, thing that we can,
See,
yeah, that
this
is
time each and every IPL game was unpredictable. Okay, and the team which were not supposed to win have won. So I feel here we can
Are
consider
you
the
are you
same thing.
indirectly targeting RCB or which team are you targeting?
LSG।
LSG
Huh?
or RCB or both?
You can see my screen.
So I think the average first inning score has been 172 and second inning has been 158. So there has been a win bat first percentage is 25 and win bowl first percentage is 75 at Guwahati Stadium. So I think the due will
If
definitely be
CSK
up.
plays, this should be considered.
So hopefully, I am again. I don't know what to say, but I am going with CSK win for sure tomorrow. CSK will
CSK,
CSK.
I'm
definitely
also
bounce back.
going for CS।
Akshat, what is your call?
CSK, of course, CSK.
It's 3-0 CSK।
It's 3-0 and the jinx will break tomorrow, guys, for sure. We are backing CSK too.
Yes,
CSK has to win.
Decidedly will win tomorrow, guys. Don't worry.
Yep. That's it, guys. That was a preview of CSK versus RR, the 11th match of IPL. Thanks for your time, guys. Please like, subscribe, share, and thanks for supporting us. Keep supporting us. Bye, guys.
thank
Peace
you,
out.
bye bye।